Welcome back, y'all. You are now tuning with The Run Up. I'm your host, Langston.
And I'm Dee.
And I'm Taylor.
And this is The Run Up.
Produced by EPI.
So y'all know we now in a time where everybody's meeting each other socially. You know, on these new networks, you got Tinder, you got, what is it? Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat.
You had MySpace.
Not Snapchat, not so much Snapchat.
It took it way back with the
I'm just saying.
And you meet people, you know, you liking their pictures, they liking yours, y'all typing, y'all, you know, hitting each other up. And you meet, you know, you want to meet up with them, you know, everything looking good on the internet. And you meet them and they... like they like something you ain't never that day was not on the computer or whatever you met them at. So what if you were catfished? Like you was coming here to see Tyson Beckford and you got dead with Ruben Studdard.
I mean, off Bucks, I'm be like, who are you? Like I'm not here to meet you. I don't even know who you are.
Are you the driver?
Not the driver, the Uber driver.
I'm leaving. Like it's no getting catfished. I'm sorry. You gonna have to send me hella pictures. Like we gonna have to FaceTime.
Yeah, that's
like
what
we gonna have to video chat. If I'm meeting you offline, like ain't no give me your address or I ain't even really trying to meet up with you in no public spot. Like no, I'm good.
The way technology is nowadays, you can, like you said, FaceTime. So sometimes when I just be watching that show Catfish, I'm like, you are like, I want to see you so bad. He's like, I can't right now. Bitch, that means you being catfish. Like, something not right with that picture. I don't understand how you can be in an online relationship for years at a time, never see this man or woman, never talk to them. You don't even know what they sound like.
And a big give up for catfish is if you say, send me a picture of you. And it's an edited picture, nicely cropped. You can see the black space border background. Like, you ain't just take that. That ain't out your gallery. Like, you made that. Like, let me see you, you know, send a picture with your middle finger in your nose while you scratching your hip. Like, let me know it's real so I know it's you. You get what I'm saying?
What?
Like, if you know how you dated somebody on social network and you don't know if it's them. So they gotta send, I be like, send me something that I know you ain't gonna be having already. Like, you gotta take this now.
No, if the message green, I'm gonna tell you download Skype. Okay, like if I'm texting you off my iPhone, you okay? I know you got
Skype,
okay,
anything.
If you got iPhone, it's no getting out of FaceTime. You can't. It's no getting out of that. Like no, come on now. I know when it goes through. You playing with me.
And then
we need all these. No,
I don't understand because I watch the show Catfish, and my whole thing is. If you see red flags,
and I better follow you on Snap though, but go ahead.
It's so many. But what if you on Snapchat?
At this point in the time,
yeah.
But it's just like
you better get one.
It's no way. Cause I see some of these men and women, and they're like, yeah, well, this was a little suspicious to me. If it was suspicious to you, then obviously something not right. But you continue on with that relationship. So that's your dumb ass. So then for it to be recorded for the whole world to see that you was catfish, like that gotta hurt y'all heart. Like,
why are you going on there? You just I mean, I like the show. Damn. I mean, people do.
And then it's even worse when you have like people that try, like I've seen a couple episodes and they family members catfish them or friends catfish them because they was jealous or mad about something. See, it's just too many crazy people out in the world. Anyways, so I can't get into the online dating. I can't. I would never. Like, I can't.
It could work. It works for a lot of people. I'm just gonna have to take several avenues to see you before I meet up with you. I'm
gonna have to go through like what's that? Christian Mingle and Match.com because they screen that stuff. Tinder, I done seen way too many articles that these Tinder dates done raped and beat and all. I
don't even know what Tinder is, so
it's like a database. You see a picture. If you like them, then you swipe one way. If you don't like them, you swipe another way. If you really like them, then you swipe up. What? Like seriously, like you super like, so you swipe up. But you can only like super like someone like once a day. And then I guess you take it upon yourself to like go out and actually meet them if you feel like it.
Oh. Oh, but
I could never Tinder anyways because it's like it's a database of people that's in your area.
Yeah, I'm good off that. I don't want nobody in this area know that I can anyway.
I'm good off catfish unless it's
Yeah,
seasoned with Obey and on my plate with some mashed potatoes. And that's it.
Alright, we gotta take a quick break. We'll be right back. Thanks for tuning back into the rundown. We got a quick game. It's called Think Fast. We have members of our production team helping us, so you're going to hear random voices in the background yelling out topics. We have 1 to 2 seconds to answer or say the first thing that comes to mind. So, y'all ready? Let's get into it.
Kanye West.
Crazy.
Gemini.
Kim.
Like 3 seconds.
Donald Trump.
Crazy.
Weirdo.
Scared.
Black China.
Winning.
Bad. Lemonade. Beyonce.
Sour.
Steph Curry.
With the chef boy.
Alright, y'all. News and purposes up next. Stay tuned.
Welcome back, viewers. So, of course, it's time for News with Purpose. And one of the biggest controversial topics out there is this transgender law being passed, basically stating that you have to use the restroom. In some states, you have to use the restroom that you were identified as at birth. Not what you identify as now, but at birth. And then you have the Obama administration going back and saying, no, if you feel this way, then for schools you can, lose funding, like you can lose federal aid, you can face lawsuits. So my question to you guys is, like, how do you feel about this law? Like, you have to go to the, like, if you don't identify yourself as a man, you still have to use the men's bathroom. If you don't identify yourself as a woman, you still have to use the woman's bathroom. Like, just this whole transgender law when it comes to bathroom use. Like,
I think Obama administration was saying they have to the person can make the determination based off of their gender identity. And for those of our viewers that don't know what gender identity is, it's how a person views themselves, and it can be the same as their sex or it can be opposite. So it's just how that particular person views themselves. My issue with it is I can view myself as anything I would like. I'm just saying, I feel like it should be based off of sex, and sex is determined by what? Your private parts?
Penis or vagina.
Okay, right. So it need to be based off of that. So if you are a male on paper, go to the male bathroom. If you are a female on paper, go to the woman's bathroom. If you want to become the opposite, go through the process.
Get the damn surgery.
Get the surgery done. I don't mean to sound harsh or try to offend anyone, but for a heterosexual female, that's uncomfortable for me. I mean, I don't want to say what you are is uncomfortable, but it's uncomfortable for me, and it just is uncomfortable for me to be forced to share a bathroom.
I do feel that way.
I mean,
if you're going to have this law, then if you need to have a men's bathroom, a woman's bathroom, and then a gender neutral bathroom. A lot of places have it, but not everyone has it yet. But like, yeah, like you do, like, whether it's the family bathroom, the gender neutral, whatever you want to call it, because I'm fearful for men and women. Like, as a man, if you identify yourself as a woman, but you're forced to use the men's bathroom, you go into that men's bathroom, there's a possibility that you may not come out, because you have men out there that are
in that
crazy.
aspect, if you still got a penis,
they have this
then you should know how to pee in the bush. We all peed in the bush before.
They have this phobia, so it's just like they may beat you in the bathroom. They go like, why is this? I don't even want to say the word. Why are they in here with me? And it's just like such a fear. If you have children, you're a father, you send your daughter into the girl's bathroom because she has to use the restroom and you can't go in there with her. Then you have people that are crazy. So it's just like, I'm fearful for this law. And I'm just like, I feel like you should, like, if that's what you identify yourself as, go for it. But if you're going to have laws stating that you have to do something, then I feel like we are at a point now where you have to accommodate, because the way that the world is nowadays, you have to have.
My personal view on it, 9 times out of 10, I don't use the bathroom at public places, and if I do, it's because I have to shit. Long as there's a stall in there open, I don't give a fuck who's in that bathroom. Just move, because I gotta go. Now, as far as if you look at yourself as a woman, but you still have a penis, you have a penis. So you can hold that shit if you don't want to get your ass beat in the bathroom. Go somewhere else where you could go to the bathroom, okay? Or go to one of the bathrooms where you can go in there by yourself and lock the door and do what you gotta do. And if you are a dude, if you are a woman who transitioning into a dude, and you have to use the women's bathroom, I really don't know what to say in that aspect.
I feel like it would be more uncomfortable for a man transitioning into a woman going into a men's bathroom than for a woman transitioning.
No,
into I think that it's more difficult for them because people are bashing them, shaming them.
I mean, I get it.
And you have children.
But then you have some women that's turning into men and they look like men. So would you like them in the bathroom too?
What?
Like you have them women that's transitioning into men.
Okay, you have kids. Okay, it's a lot of people transitioning in this world. Okay, you got kids transitioning in this world. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know what's going on. But at the same time, you just ignoring people. I'm not gonna say people like me or people that feel like me, because I'm not like gay bashing, or I'm not trying to offend the LGBT community, but there's just certain things that we might not understand. We just can't grasp, or we just can't understand, and it's uncomfortable for us. Let us be able to say, I am uncomfortable right now, and let that not be offensive to you. Because I could be like, well, you're offensive to me. Because now you're interrupting my space. And I don't know if that comes off harsh or that, but that's just how I feel. And I feel like we're trying to accommodate their lifestyle or the way they choose to live, but you're ignoring my lifestyle. Like, you're ignoring the fact that I want to teach my daughter to be a girl, and I don't want her exposed to all this stuff. Or my son to be a man. He don't have the right to choose. I'm sorry. You don't have my child. And it's like, we have to now educate them on this stuff because it's out there, and I don't feel like I should have to, because I don't want my child to be exposed to stuff like this. And you can call it, well, you're ignorant, or
no,
you're,
that's true.
but it's just that I don't want to have to sit down, like, instead of talking about the birds and the bees story with your child, you gotta sit them down at 2 and be like, well, baby, yes.
Birds turn into bees.
Yes.
You gotta let them know now. Like, it's some confusing shit now. Like, you really, you know how we were kids. When we were kids, when we were confused, we were really confused because we were kids. Now you have to talk to kids like they are adults, so they have to learn. Like, your innocence is gone.
We know Tommy was Tommy Monday, but on Thursday his name gonna be Cat.
Brenda or something. You know what I'm saying?
What? Like, how do you explain it? How do you break it down? And now to go even further to now, like, your kid not safe when they go into the bathroom. I just think no, that's too much. Like, I think it's add a different one.
There's so much that we can say about this. We want to know what you guys think, but we have to take a quick commercial break, so we will be back.
And when we get back, Eddie Kayne will be on the show with us. So
we're so excited.
Can't wait. What's going on, y'all? We about to give y'all our picks of the week. That's our songs that we rocking to for the week. So we're gonna let Miss Dee start off with her pick of the week. Yeah, go ahead first.
My pick of the week is YSN Lucci.
Good every single night.
Song is Thought to Myself over Wish You Would Too.
Get it right. You know we gon' ball every minute. Got a bitch like Neil on ball every minute. I don't really get along with too many. Got a face for the team, macaroni and the spinach.
All the way through.
Got killed, won't stop until I kill him. Scrub got pops.
Check it out.
I got the Collie Grove.
See, I'm the king, like I'm from Akron. I'm going overboard. Somebody call the captain. And when it come to getting checks, I always want the fat one. I'm so high, I can sing.
My pick is actually an up-and-coming artist. His name is Danny. He goes by the name D.L.Y.R.I.C. He resides in Atlanta. He's from the DMV area. The song is called Make Me. He's dope. He's a dope-ass person. And I like to see what Danny's doing. So check him out.
Meet me at
Up
the
next,
spot and put
Cupid's
on a
Corner
show.
with Danny.
Let me see some things I've never seen before. I've been thinking lately.
Thanks for tuning back into the rundown. We have a special guest, Eddie Kayne. And for those who don't know, Eddie Kayne, tell them a little bit about yourself and new projects you're actually working on.
My name is Eddie Kayne, radio and TV personality. Currently got a TV show on CBS 46 Atlanta, where I highlight the hottest independent and now national artists as well. I have a radio show that's syndicated worldwide on internet, that's in 137 countries. Pretty much, I put on for independent artists. There's a lot of artists that came out of this area that I played a significant role in helping to manifest their careers, and pretty much that's it. You know, I'm inspired. I like what you guys doing. I think it's real classy. The run up, y'all better stay tuned.
Well, we're excited to have you, so let's get us started. Cupid's Corner is up first, so we just have a random topic, and just let us know your thoughts on it.
Get it off.
And as our viewers know, Cupid's Corner is everything relationship, friendships, whatever ties into the two. So our question for this episode is, can you be in love with two people at the same time? So, people cheat. Some on purpose, some not willingly, but it happens. So you have your significant other who you're with, and you have a side chick, and maybe y'all been doing this side thing for a minute now.
Hey,
Side dude.
how did I get on this episode?
And feelings get involved as they usually do. So is it possible that you can love two people at one time? For me, I think so, yes, but y'all can chime in.
It's definitely possible. It is.
I think so.
It's so possible to the point where it's like a tug of war, because you like your heart is on two sides and you wish you could have them both. And I think if it was a new law that you couldn't have both, then that would be like.
See, that's why I do think you could love two people at one time, but I do think you will always love one more than you love the other. So if it ever came down to it and you had to choose between the two, I feel like in your mind you know who that person would be, so you love that person more. So I don't ever think it's like, oh my goodness, like which way I'm going. I know, like you already you better have that decision made up.
Sometimes I think that thought may come because it's like, damn, I love what he does when it comes to this, that, and the third, but I love when he do this. So
like the two of them make a perfect
one person
man
is
together.
lacking, the other one is got. So it's like, if I could just
combine the two,
like I would have the perfect one. But like, what do you think?
I'm gonna sit over here and sip my tea. I'm enjoying the conversation. I just will say, in anything that you do, when you got two people and you try and have a relationship, it's gonna always be some drama with that, because like you said, people catch feelings, you know what I mean? So and that's a dangerous game to play, you know what I mean? Especially in these times, y'all people crazy as hell. So I don't know about having two relationships, because it's at the end of the day, as you beautiful lady said, and this dude here, if you actually show somebody, or if you turn them on and arouse them in that capacity and give them that ultimate feeling that they're looking for, then subsequently the other person that you with gonna get shortchanged, because you gonna want to be with Sport Coat because he doing it more. Now what if that's your husband and Sport Coat doing it better than your husband? So therefore now you in a tricky situation, because you love your husband for everything he stands for, but then Sport Coat just does it for you. Just like for me and him, having a beautiful woman on the side, but we got that one at home that we know we can count on, but it just might be something erotic. But that's gonna cause so much drama.
Is it worth it though?
Is it worth you tearing up your household?
Yes.
Especially like people like yourselves who are business proprietors who own entertainment firms and things of that nature, because at the end of the day, you're gonna have people that's gonna try to tear your business apart. They're gonna put your most intimate details in the street, and it's just messy.
It is messy, really messy. And then it gets to the point where people start getting reckless, and then people get pregnant. And
oh no!
Now she said one word. She said the one word.
I feel like once you catch feelings, I personally think, once you get to a certain point, you start getting reckless. Like when you first started dating this girl or having this girl on the side or this man on the side, you was on your shit. But once, if you continue on with that and you found your little rhythm, all right, I got ham on Fridays and Saturdays, I got bae during the week, like you get your little rhythm going, you start getting a little reckless. And then she go from calling between, business hours to calling after hours. Or he start, she come in the house a little too late. Well, then it comes.
But then it's not to them at that point, because we talking about being in love with two people at the same time. So maybe it wouldn't. In that case, it's just okay. Maybe he's just cheating. He not really out loving.
But if he continues on,
because it's different from when you
situation.
But it's
one
different.
person.
But it's different.
You got feelings? It's not.
Of course, but I don't think it'll be reckless per se. I think it's reckless when you out here just cheating on your wife and you running around with different women. I feel like if you got if you just got a side piece and like you putting as much, it feel like you got two relationships going.
I don't see how people.
I mean, it can happen. I'm gonna show you an example. I'm gonna show you an example. Who's pros at it? Women are really pros at it. There's a lady that was.
I was just thinking of that. It was you that mentioned it.
I said it.
Yeah.
A lady's been with her husband. She was with one husband for 39 years, and she's been with the husband she's with now for 42 years. So mind you, one of them was the boy. I think the husband now that was for 42 probably was the side dude.
So she probably met him before she met her husband.
So that is that her husband died thinking he was the only man when he wasn't.
And she probably
at least he died peacefully.
Yeah, that can happen.
So you can have your cake and eat it too if you batter it up right.
You can.
You have people
but you
like
shouldn't.
that. Okay.
I don't think you should.
The commentary that you hear today from the cast of the Running Show. Stop this messing with you. Hey, but I think that's a real topic though.
Yeah.
That's something that the only thing I will say in retrospect, it's real dangerous when you're talking that sexual stuff too, because some people, they live real promiscuous. You feel what I'm saying? So is that gonna take that promiscuous life that she living back home?
If you bring me something home.
And if you bring that home, how do you even repair that great relationship you got? How do you repair that? And I just brought you something home.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna understand under no circumstances that I just brought you home. But some women are so vindictive that they'll go out here and try to catch something so you can take it home to wifey, because they do anything people try to do anything they can to sabotage. No, remember this, and I'm gonna leave this here. Number 2 always wants to be number 1.
Very true. Very, very true.
And with that, we gotta take a break. We'll be right back.
So, viewers, we're about to play a game called Say Something or Mind Your Business. So I'm about to just throw something out, and you just let me know, like, would you say something or would you mind your damn business?
Alright,
I got a good one for y'all. I got a really good. Since we was on the topic of, dating two people at the same time, say you're mutual friends with two people that are dating, and you see one of them out cheating. Do you say something to the other friend, or do you mind your business? Mind you, y'all friend, or it could be like you see your best friend's dude or girl out cheating. or you see they dude, or like dude.
I'm minding my damn business for in every goddamn situation.
I'm Ray Charles.
Every time.
So y'all see I'm cheating, you on my business?
Hell fucking
So if I see your fiance out cheating, you want me to mind my business?
You say something. you best motherfucker say something. I'm shutting the fuck up if I see your man out.
But I need to say something to you.
You damn right. Yeah.
What would you do?
Let me say this.
I'm blind. I'm so blind.
Let me tell you this some real shit right here. I'm gonna give y'all one up on this. When you go out here, if you see your girlfriend, man, cheat, and you go back to her, understand, if he putting the dick down, the dick game down,
If it's good.
if the dick game and the sex and the romance is good, ain't nothing you saying gonna mean shit. And guess what? Eventually, she gonna turn on your ass. So the thing you need to do is mind your damn business. Because I promise you, 3 times on Sunday, you gonna turn around and become the victim of all the bullshit.
Hello?
Sometimes you gotta let people do what they do, man. Stay in your lane. Like, that's what's wrong with the world right now. Everybody wanna try to be in everybody else's. Man, stay in your goddamn lane.
Hello.
See, okay, I'm a little different. I'm not saying I'm a like girl. As soon as I just saw your man at the store with something.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how you say it. No, it doesn't matter.
Because I'm not gonna say I'm a mind my business, but I wouldn't say anything either. If I'm mutual friends with them both, I'm gonna let them know you better get it together. You got either you get it together or you tell her or I'm gonna tell her. You got your one shot. Like you're not about to have my friend out here looking embarrassed and disrespecting her. So I'm gonna let him know. Just know I saw your ass with her. Either get it together, let her ass know what the hell you did, or I'ma say something. And if she get mad at me,
I'm sorry, my friend just gonna be looking stupid.
if she get mad at me, that's on her. I don't care, but don't get mad. I'm trying to help you out because if the shoe was on the other foot,
ain't no helping her out because now you help her out in that moment, then she's still gonna be right with him. So
I mean, if that's what she chooses to do, then that's her prerogative. I don't care. But as her friend, I'ma say something.
Okay, true. I got you. You know I got you. I done had you before. I got you. But listen, I ain't saying shit. Fuck that. Mind my motherfucker.
So I just know my castmates. If I see his girl or her fiance out, I'm not letting her know.
I like being happy.
I'm not letting her know.
If it ain't in my face,
I'm not letting
don't let me know. I'll be good.
Alright, cool.
I ain't looking for shit. No, for real. You can't hit me.
What? I underline mind my business with them. But if it's one of my other friends,
I got another mind your business. Let's say something real quick. So, in like a working environment, so to get off cheating in relationships. Like, say you saw a coworker like stealing, like if you worked at any goddamn thing, like stealing, like I'm talking about, like you like, bitch, this is fraud. Like you
mind your business. He's asking me to come in.
Mind your business, or say mind your business, or say something.
You know what? I know what. This is my thing. I might mind my business, but every job got that hotline. If you say something and they get caught, that little reward a little nice. So, if that reward at my job is nice enough, I might go and call that hotline. But
don't do shit around her. I promise you. Don't even smoke no tree around her. Cause she gonna send your ass up. If man, listen, she gonna call the motherfucking judge and be talking about I was trying to reach you, but you wouldn't pick up the damn phone. Hey, let me say this to you. I come from a code from the street, like you just don't
mind your business.
You mind your business, like real life. You know, I just went through a situation like that, and like I'm not gonna help nobody, the police or nobody do their job or help no guy.
Okay, but you got a business though. So say like one of your employees was stealing from you and another employee saw them now, you would tell them mind your business.
No. That's a total. I can't lie and say it's not a double standard.
Yeah.
But in the same token, I'm not gonna do a whole lot of trying to encourage you because that's gonna tear the morale of the company down. True. Eventually, you're gonna get caught. Now, once you get caught, we can't play the game of the streets. This business. So we gonna prosecute you to the fullest. We ain't doing all that testifying. The book's gonna tell for itself what it is. I ain't doing no, because this is court. This is civil court. We ain't doing no testifying. But when you talking about that type of business, but when you talking about anything that's street level or could cause somebody, then you got to, you know what I mean? Sometimes people don't think. You know what I mean? And that's not saying any disrespect to you, sweetheart. People don't think. You think shit be secret. Ain't nothing secretive out here. You know what I'm saying? Because if you call the hotline, they recording it. You feel what I'm saying? Everything out here on the camera. You know what I mean? Everything, as we are here today, taping for your show. Everything, you go outside, there's cameras out here to the neighborhood. There's so the camera is everywhere today. You gonna get caught regardless. Somehow you gonna get caught. You gonna slip up because you gonna think it's sweet. So I'm gonna mind my damn business.
Well, that being said, that was say something or mind your business.
Welcome back, y'all. This is now part of the show called Pandora's Box. This is where the viewers ask any and everything, and so we're gonna answer any and everything. Eddie, are you ready? Because they say when I say they ask anything, they ask anything. So let's see. Okay, well, a real one off the brick. Have you ever faced racism?
I don't think I have. I didn't notice that they were being prejudiced towards me, so I'm gonna say no because I didn't know that I was. If I was,
I did. I was a youth porter at this Parkland bowling alley, right there on Silver Hill Road in the hood Penn Station.
Maryland, PG County to be exact, then you'll know what he's talking about. But if you're not from there, then you probably like, what the heck is he talking about?
I was in high school. I was putting the beer up in the kitchen. And since nobody was there, you know, since we worked there, we could throw in some extra chicken fingers for us and all that. So we was cooking. This older white man, he was like, hurry up, I need my beer. Mind you, we all teenagers, so we're not even, the kitchen's not open yet, so we not even, and we definitely not selling beer, serving beer, we underage. So we're like, we can't help you, sir. And he was just like, well, what the hell are you back there for? You guys are good for nothing. Niggas just in the kitchen and not making no work. So we all just stopped and looked at him.
He know the area he was in?
We some hood kids looking at him like, should we just beat? But mind you, the manager was white, so we ain't want to just go there. So we all just walked to the back, recouped, stole a beer, and ignored it. But that was like my first ever like real life face of racism, and we was gonna pop off, but I didn't want to lose my money at that point in time, so we let that roll out the back. But that was my first experience with it, but I ain't never dealt with racism since then. Now every now and then, if I'm blasting my music loud in the elevator with white people, with other races, I can see they cleanse their little purses or they look
That's
like.
not racism though, so don't say that. But I think I don't know if it was racism, but I had somebody make a like racist comment necessarily. But how about you, Eddie Kayne?
I've experienced racism from my own people. You know what I mean? Your own people will be the first ones who will hate on you, tear you down. But other races too. You know, I've been, you know, shown racism by other races. So, I mean, racism is a universal situation. Like, it's not just with white people. It's not just black people commit just as much racism as anybody. And we as a people got to stop that shit, because we always play the race card, but we the first one to call a white person a cracker, honky. And I got plenty of white friends, and guess what? To be truthful, I love my people. You see what I got on, but 9 times out of 10, my white friends won't screw me over before one of my black friends will.
That's deep.
That's real. So moving on to it, another question: is reality TV bad depiction of races, just in general? I think I don't know. I think reality TV, just the offside is it only kind of show one aspect of maybe a person's character. and then they just keep that depiction of them throughout the other shows. I'm
not gonna say it's a bad depiction, only because you have reality shows that are not quote unquote ratchet. So I think you can choose that. Even let's talk about to me the most ratchet reality show, Love and Hip Hop. You can talk about Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. All of those people on that show was ratchet.
That's my show.
Like they were crazy, and like it was like, damn, this is a bad depiction of women, of black people, whatever. But you had that one couple, Omarion and his girlfriend.
Yeah,
they were never in drama. So I feel like if you're in a reality show, what you put out there is what you obviously want to be put out there. If you're not, fighting in the club, throwing bottles, then that's because you don't want that to be, portrayed about yourself. So
and then some people get the check. Some people get the check and then become them people.
Let me tell you something.
TV come on.
You gotta understand, because I'm in TV. It's about ratings. Okay, when you're a producer, in order to stay on TV, the ratings got to be there. So if you're not gonna watch a solo show, a whole show of people just loving you don't want to see that shit. Right. You want to see somebody.
You want to see the real dime, but you don't want to see bottles.
But once you get that's like,
yes, I do.
See,
I don't have that going on in my life, so I want to see that.
Look at the Braxton Family Values. They have really good ratings. I
can watch, but it has to be a balance.
It has to, and not just that. It's who they are.
You need shows like Empire and Blackish.
You got the Braxtons who were famous before reality TV.
Right.
So you want to be nosy and being part of their life.
Right.
Versus if we started with a reality show, nobody knows us for the most part.
Right.
So we have to do something to make people become more interested in our lives. If you notice your girl Nene Leakes, that's why she left. She got tired of being depicted as a ratchet person. So that stagnates your career. So you gotta understand, there's acting, then there's reality TV.
Well, she back now.
Because the checks.
Hello?
Let me ask, once you can talk all that good shit, but as soon as them motherfucking checks stop coming and you don't see them zeros, you'll rethink all that shit. You know what I mean? And once again, you gotta think, it's acting and reality TV. You don't need to be in SAG. You don't need a SAG card to be on reality TV. You just being who you are.
Right.
And most of that shit's scripted anyway, so.
Yeah. Have you ever got caught having sex? Yes, and that's all I'm gonna say.
I got caught, kinda. We were.
What's kinda?
Because we weren't together, but like we weren't like going in, so it could have looked like we was cuddling. You really don't know what the hell we was doing, so.
No, bitch. Caught is like lights getting turned on, get your ass up.
Oh no, never that.
Not nobody walking. Is somebody in here?
No, like if you like, they walked in the living room. The TV was like, yeah, but they was like, what y'all doing over there? No, it was not.
Get your ass out here. Let's sit down, have a talk about
let's
this.
Talk about this. Y'all, what am I? No, sorry, I haven't. Have you?
She's like a girl.
I don't remember that.
Right. Okay, I don't know why this is a question, but okay. What time in the relationship can you call your significant other boo, bear, baby? Whenever I feel like it. He doesn't have to be considered my boyfriend for me to start calling him pet names, but yeah, whenever I feel like it. Cause I feel like, that's my boo. We've just been talking for like a short amount of time, so. Yeah.
You gotta.
I don't think it's
You got a 90-day probation. Then I'll see how you are after 90 days. Then you can call me that, cause I don't want you to be introducing me like that in front of your family. And
let me tell you,
like that with you.
She may not say it in front of her family or in public, but I'll guarantee you, she be on the phone, girl, I just laugh on being with my boo. That's my baby. Y'all probably just been talking for 2 weeks. It happens.
Well, damn.
Can a woman run the country? A woman has the potential to run the country right now, so of course.
Yes, we are good leaders.
We
run companies.
We just scared of y'all one time a month. When y'all emotional, y'all ain't thinking straight.
I think we can't run the country. I think just because it's never happened, people are skeptical about it.
Okay, so why do you think Trump won the Republican candidacy?
To this day, I don't know.
It's prevalent. It's coming back. It's racism. We swept it under the rug. We thought it wasn't happening. It's in your face. It's back. It's never gone away. You just.
Some people say they just tired, I guess.
Of the lies, being lied to. People are tired of being lied to in the same token. And this man.
He doesn't come from politics.
Yeah,
Maybe he come from the business aspect of things. But I still think they're crazy. The people that support them, so I don't understand it. I don't support
Who
them.
you guys vote for?
The person that I voted for on the ballot is not in the running, so clearly, if it's out of Hillary or Trump, I'm voting for Hillary.
What about you?
Trump.
You going for Trump?
No.
I had to say
Hillary.
Why?
Hillary off Bucks. Like that's easy.
I mean, you have
My
some.
man Bill need to get back in there.
You have some young African Americans who think that Trump might be.
Yes,
You have
I
a lot of African Americans, a lot of millennials in general.
They just don't know that vote is waiting for us. November 2nd.
I just think some of them be trying to pick their spot in the field. They want the shady
No,
side.
I need someone to be able to communicate. Someone like as far as like, oh, he's not political, but you need to be political if you want to be in politics at some point. Like you got to be well versed in anything you're trying to go after. So if you're trying to run a country, I'm gonna need you to be able to sit down with other leaders of different countries and get some stuff handled.
Well,
in
they definitely not
situations.
sitting down.
Well, they've already
Because
said they're
I
not doing
like being in the world or in a country where we don't have boots on the ground. Okay, it's nobody stationed over here. Like we not living in a combat zone. We don't have missiles being blown at us and blown up. So I need a president that still can
To
make
ensure that.
yes,
continues to
that can happen. So I don't know.
I don't know who asked this question, but what does champ incised mean? Champ
Champ is like
these
whack.
are DMV
You champion
slang
shit.
words.
You champion shit.
You're whack. You're like incised is like. I mean, it depends on the.
Slicing if you slicing it. Like
Like
What?
like you hyping it, like you making it sound better than what it is. Like
Or
man, you
some people
slicing.
like,
That
I
chicken was bomb. Like you slicing it.
See,
Or it
That's
could
it.
mean like you're like really excited about something. Like something could happen. I'm so excited.
Oh yeah, well that too.
see, their generation is different from my generation. You know what I'm saying? When I used to say, "What's up, champ?" we was greeting each other in an endearment terminology. Now you calling somebody a champ.
But
ass
there's a
nigga,
difference
you
between
know what I
saying
mean?
between saying what's up, champ, and saying you are champ.
nobody says what's up, champ. I don't really think, or do you?
Like old school,
yeah,
old
he's
school.
like,
Like my uncle would say that.
What's
Like
up, champ? How you doing, man? That's just where.
like when I go down south, they be like
Right
tell them like.
back.
It is what it is. But do you? Let me ask you a question. Let me ask y'all young people a question. Do y'all think that in today's time things are more different so far as how everything goes in the world? Your millenniums have really changed the view. When we went from don't ask to don't tell, now we got unisex bathrooms and what? Tell me what do you think? Like,
Well, yes, it's changed, and technology has a lot to do with that because everything can be recorded and everyone feels as though that their voice has to be heard or they have a right to comment on things that they don't know about or they're ignorant to. But to answer your question in broad terms, yes, it's changed. I personally think that it's changed for both the good and the bad because the way, like, I love technology and the way that science is advancing, but at the same time, technology it can be really, really bad.
I mean, I think the good thing about the change now is that it's forcing people to get out their sheltered box
Yeah.
that they've been in for so long. You don't realize how sheltered America has been, period. And like change is really forcing people to come out.
America has been sheltered compared to who? I mean, compared to who?
I'm saying it's a lot of
Compared
people.
to who? Compared to who? Tell me.
Compared to what's going like it's
No,
changed.
compared to who? Compared to who?
Are you saying like compared to another country? or
Yes.
something?
That's what I'm saying. You saying America has been sheltered compared to who? I feel like we are consciously trying to accommodate every single body that we're losing who we are as a country. Eventually, we ain't gonna stand for nothing because we try and stand for everything. So we have to, at some point, put our foot down and be like, this is who we are and this is who we are as a country and as citizens and this is what we represent. I get trying to accommodate everyone and make everyone feel safe, but at the same time you're doing that, you're making another vast majority of people feel so uncomfortable and they're left out. And that's
But
all
then
I
whose
gotta
fault
say
is it
about
that you uncomfortable? Your ass need to get with the change.
And that ends the run up. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Stay tuned for new content. Thank you.